Hi everyone, myself B. Rajesh. I am here to explain sorting, one of its application, bubble sort. Sorting mainly deals with data. Sorting is any process of arranging data systematically and has common and at distant meanings ordering, arranging items in a sequence, order by same category, group items with similar properties. Sorting algorithms specify the way arranging data in particular form. Different types of sorting techniques are bubble sort, selection sort, insertion sort, cell sort, merge sort, and etc. Bubble sorting is a sorting algorithm that compares two adjacent elements and swap them until they are not in indent order. Just like movement of air bubbles in water that they rise up to the surface, each element of the array moves at the end of each iteration. Therefore, it is called bubble sort. Working of bubble sort in ascending order. Starting from first index, compare first and second elements. If first element is greater than second element, they are swapped. Compare second and third. If not in order, swap them. The above process goes on until last element. Here step 0, iteration 1, that means I is equal to 0. Here minus 2 and minus 45 are compare each other. Since first element and second element, second element 45 is greater than minus 2 first element, then they are swapped. In another iteration I is equal to 1, 45 and 0 both are compare each other. Because 45 is greater than 0, then because 45 is first element and 0 is second element, both are swapped. In another iteration I is equal to 2, 45 and 11 both are compare each other. Since 45 is first element, 11 is second element, and 45 is greater than 11, both elements are swapped. In another iteration I is equal to 3, first element is 45, another element is minus 9. Because minus 9 is less than 45, that is 45 is greater than minus 9, since both the elements are swapped. Then in first iteration we got the list of elements in order minus 2, 0, 11, minus 9, 14. The same process goes on for remaining iterations. After each iteration, the largest element among the unsorted element is placed at the end. The remaining iteration, that is in step 1, minus 2 and 0 both are compared. Since they are minus 2 is less than 0, it is not, they are not swapped. In another iteration I is equal to 1, 0, we compare 0 and 11. They are 0 is less than 11, then they are not swapped. And another iteration 11 and minus 9, here 11 is greater than minus 9, then as per our iteration this swapping is done. The final list of elements after step 1 are minus 2, 0, minus 9, 11, 45. In step 2, here we have two iterations. In first iteration, let's compare minus 2 and 0. They are in order, that's why no swapping is done. Another, we go to another iteration, I is equal to 1. Here let's compare 0 and minus 9. 0 is greater than minus 9, and after swapping we get the list of elements after step 1 are minus 2, minus 9, 0, 11, 45. Step 3, we have one iteration. Let's compare minus 2 and minus 9. Since minus 2 is greater than minus 9, swapping is done. Then final product in bubble sort in our desired particular order is minus 9, minus 2, 0, 11, 45. Let us discuss bubble sort algorithm. First we define a function bubble sort array. Let's start an iteration that for I is less than minus 1 to the index of last unsorted element minus 1. If left element is greater than right element, then swap left element and right element. After that ends bubble sort. Let us discuss a code in Python of bubble sort. First define a bubble sort of list. Let for loop to access each array element, that for I in range of length of list. Loop to compare array elements, for j in range of 0 to length of list minus I minus 1. Compare two adjacent elements, change greater than to less than to sort in descending order. Let's compare two elements using if statement. List of j is greater than list of j plus 1. Swapping the elements if two elements are not in intent order. Temporal is equal to list of j. List of j is equal to list of j plus 1. List of j plus 1 is equal to temp. Here we are closing the function. We are completing the defining the function. We are assigning the list of -2, 45, 0, 11, -9 to the variable name as data. Let's call the that function in bubble sort of data. Then print of sorted array in ascending order. Let's print the data. After compiling the code, we get output as sorted list in ascending order -9, 2, 0, 11, 45. Thank you friends.